hopefully everything goes well while we're gone. Hopefully no animals die. All right, so yeah, we are about to head out of Dodge one last time before this house is really finished. We've always been trying to have that balance of getting away and having family time and still enjoying life while living in a construction zone, so it's good to leave every now and then, but this should be our last time leaving the pole barn house build before it's actually finished. So let's go get the chickens and the ducks and everybody taken care of. Make sure that they're good to go while we're out of town for 7 days. Hey everybody. This is the first problem that we're dealing with. I clipped the chicken wings and they're still flying over their fence. So I'm definitely concerned that they are going to be getting out while we are gone, and that's not good. They get out, they don't necessarily get back in very easily. Hopefully they fly in and are able to go up to roost at night in the chicken coop, but it is what it is. We're just gonna have to trust the process and hope they figure it out. You guys want some scraps? So while we're gone, we have a neighbor kid that's gonna come up here a couple times and feed and water the animals, make sure they're taken care of. Make sure they have plenty of water, especially it's gonna be hot this coming week. See, I'm gonna have to let these chickens in. Go on in. Gotta make sure today that we have all the feed bins topped off, plenty of food for all the animals so that our homestead helper can get everybody fed. Go on in. But yeah, I'm definitely concerned about everybody staying in here. I spent some time yesterday weed whacking around the perimeter of the chicken run and making sure that the fence is not grounding out very much. So yeah, that's hitting really hard. And then we also have, as always, we have a secondary perimeter fence around the whole entire side of our yard over here. So that's like the first level of predator deterrent. And then of course we have our trusty beagle Max. So between the 2 layers of fence and the dog, hopefully they'll be safe. We just gotta keep them fed and watered. And another big important part of kind of house sitting, homestead sitting for us, is making sure that the garden is watered and taken care of. We've got a raised beds over here. Like I said, it's supposed to be warm, and I don't think it's gonna storm too much while we're gone. So we need to make sure that he waters the garden beds really nice. We've got our garden stock planter here. So he's gonna come up twice, should be fine. Food and water for the animals, water for the plants. And to kind of keep an eye on the place, I've got our kind of newish security system set up with cameras all around the house in case we have like deliveries. We don't want people stealing stuff. You know, we are up on a mountain away from most people, but at the same time we have random people drive up here all the time. Just they don't need to be up here, so we want to make sure that we're keeping an eye on things. I can access those security cameras from my phone from wherever we are. Now let's get back to the chickens and get them some fresh water. We added another concrete mixing tub to the equation here for water. So we got 4 concrete mixing tubs, and then the kiddie pool there, we should have plenty of water to kind of bridge the gap in between when our neighbor comes up here and while we're gone. You know, make sure they have plenty of water in the heat. So of course there's the issue with the eggs that the chickens are laying. They're pretty much going to be a loss. They're going to be out here in the hot coop for a good week before we get back. So we're just going to have to dispose of those and start back over when we get back. After this hen gets off the little nesting area, I'm going to be taking as many eggs as I can with us to the vacation because we're going to be cooking a lot in our Airbnb house, trying to take the protein and cook it up there and save money while we're on the trip. All right guys, so all the water is done. I'm hot and sweaty from being out here in the sun working on this all afternoon, but the animals are taken care of. We're gonna have food ready for the cats as well. They hang around the house a lot, and yeah, this is just kind of what you got to do if you're gonna leave behind animals, especially on like a homestead farm situation. Our friend, a neighbor down the mountain, younger guy, he's come up here before and fed the animals while we've been out of town, so we trust him with that, and we are sure that everything's gonna go fine. But just in case, like I mentioned, I do have some cameras set up so I can keep an eye on things from afar. So hopefully everything goes well while we're gone on our little getaway vacation before we finish this house. Trying to do as much as we can this summer with the kiddos before they go back to school. And on the next vlog, we'll take you along with us on our little vacation, show you where we go. I'll give you a hint. We have mountains here, but we're going to some bigger mountains. So we'll see you guys on that next video.